Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're unpacking a massive shift that is happening right now in the digital world, the brand new alphabet soup of search visibility in 2026. We are officially moving away from the traditional keyword tactics that have ruled the internet for decades, and we're heading straight into the era of AI overviews, large language models, and conversational voice search. It is a completely new landscape, and we're going to demystify exactly how it all works. We've got a fantastic roadmap for you today. We're going to break down this complex transformation into 4 distinct pillars. The keyword is dead, answer engine optimization, generative engine optimization, and voice and local search. Let's get right into it.
Pillar number 1, the keyword is dead. Time to address the massive elephant in the room. We are seeing a huge shift away from exact match phrases and moving toward entities.
So here's the real-world impact of that shift. AI answers are now rolling out directly on your search results page. Think about the last time you searched for a quick fact or, say, a conversion rate. Because the engine just gives you the answer instantly, shallow informational traffic is shrinking fast. We're literally seeing a 20 to 30% drop in click-through rates for generic content. The days of throwing up a basic 500-word article just to catch a few simple search queries, yeah, those are completely over. Behind the scenes, what we're actually looking at is a shift from basic text matching to true entity understanding. Instead of just hunting for the exact phrase you typed, search engines are now mapping out the complex relationships between people, places, and ideas. Honestly, kind of like a human brain would. They understand the context of what you're asking, not just the raw letters in the search bar. To actually measure these entities, Google relies on its EEAT framework. That stands for experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. And in 2026, this isn't just a nice-to-have guideline anymore. It is a strict requirement to even be seen by AI systems. Your content absolutely must demonstrate genuine authority and real-world experience to make the cut. To survive, and really to thrive in this shift, your strategy has to evolve. You've got to pivot to prioritizing depth over volume. That means publishing fewer, but much more comprehensive pages, all tied together with strong internal linking. You really want to target high-intent topics. We're talking about complex pricing breakdowns, detailed product comparisons, or step-by-step implementation guides. Those are the queries that still drive real traffic and revenue. Ultimately, the goal is to build such deep topical authority that you actually become a brand people search for directly. Okay, moving right along to Pillar 2, answer engine optimization. This is where we transition from just understanding entities to actually structuring our data for the machines that are reading them. So what exactly is AEO? Well, it's basically the essential foundation of modern search visibility. The whole goal is to optimize your content so AI assistants, like ChatGPT, Gemini, or Perplexity, can instantly pull and cite your data in real time. AEO heavily favors information that is explicitly easy for machines to interpret and then serve right back out to users. Structuring your content for an AI crawler is actually highly systematic. Step 1. You need perfectly clear, logical H1 through H3 heading structures. Step 2, put tight, concise definitions right at the top of your sections. Seriously, do not bury the lead in the 4th paragraph. And Step 3, rely heavily on scannable, bulleted lists. These formatting choices make parsing your data incredibly easy for the bots. Furthermore, underneath the hood, technical tools like schema markup acts almost like digital name tags. You are explicitly telling the machine, hey, this page right here is a product, or this is a local venue, or this is an expert opinion. By completely removing the guesswork, you drastically increase the chances that the AI will confidently use your data. And the current data on this is really revealing. B2B SaaS companies are currently featured in 43% of relevant AI responses, while the retail sector is sitting way down at just 18%. This proves that AIO creates a massive level playing field. Precise, structured data lets small brands completely outmaneuver massive enterprises that are still relying on outdated technical formatting. It's a real game changer. That brings us to Pillar 3, generative engine optimization. This is where we optimize for systems that are synthesizing original ideas on the fly. Let's dive right into GO. This is all about dominating tools like Google's AI overviews and Search GPT. The paradigm has completely shifted here. You aren't just trying to rank a standalone article anymore. Instead, your goal is to become the foundational ingredients of the consumer's next big idea. The AI takes a piece of your content, a piece from someone else, and blends them into one single comprehensive response. The contrast between the old world and the new world is pretty stark. Traditional SEO obsessively chased that #1 ranking and hoarded backlinks. But in the geo landscape, success means being the trusted ingredient the AI reaches for. It's all about earning citations and mentions across a wide variety of trusted data sources. Because large language models synthesize such incredibly diverse data sources to formulate their answers, you have to practice what is called search everywhere optimization. Just relying on your website, that's not going to cut it anymore. To be synthesized by an AI, your brand must be active and discoverable on social media, on video platforms, and in industry forums. These are the new wells that AI assistants draw their water from. And to make sure those LLMs actually get your information right when they pull from those diverse sources, you've got to practice entity clarity. This means intentionally stripping away confusing industry jargon, clever wordplay, or metaphors. You really want to use straightforward, literal language. If you're clear and literal, the AI can accurately parse your information and confidently recommend you to the user. Finally, let's move to Pillar 4, voice and local search. Let's see how all this advanced generative tech actually impacts businesses on a physical, hyper-local level. Get a load of the sheer scale of this behavioral shift. Voice search now represents nearly 70% of all local discovery. 70%. Think about the last time you just asked your phone for a dinner recommendation while you were driving. People are relying heavily on conversational signals now, rather than stopping to type out traditional, clunky queries. To capture these conversational voice queries and supplement those traditional near-me typed searches, businesses really have to adapt. You need to construct highly structured local pages for every single geographic location you serve. These pages must feature perfectly accurate NAP details, that's name, address, and phone number, alongside your unique value propositions. And crucially, they also need hyper-local content that answers specific regional questions a resident might actually ask out loud. This leads to a fascinating phenomenon, the shrinking of the metro. Because voice-activated AI systems highly prioritize extremely close proximity and they cross-reference social mentions, they're effectively taking traditional, broad, metro-wide reach and shrinking it down into highly targeted, hyper-local micro-markets. The AI just wants to give the user the best answer that is literally right around the corner from them. So as you look at your own properties and adapt your strategy across answer engine optimization, generative engine optimization, and voice search, I want to leave you with this final provocative thought to guide your next steps in 2026. Are you still just playing the old game trying to rank a keyword? Or are you doing the actual work to become the definitive brand that AI truly trusts? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I hope this gives you the structured clarity you need to absolutely dominate the modern search landscape.